What is the best cryptocurrency exchange you should be using for 2025? 2025 is expected to be a critical year for the cryptocurrency market. Popular estimation models and huge financial firms are expecting Bitcoin's price to reach heights of $150,000 to $200,000 this year. In this video, I'll break down the pros and cons of the top exchanges in the US and Canada and explain which one I believe is the best. The goal of this video is to give you the best possible starting point you can use as a springboard to achieve success in crypto. Before I say anything else, I must remind you that none of this is financial advice. This is simply to make you aware of the options available to you so you can make a more educated decision. Without further ado, let's get into it. When picking an exchange, there are two main things you want to consider. You want 1, high security, and 2, low fees. The last thing you want is for you to 10x your money only for everything to be stolen or chipped away by outrageous fees. Other factors we can consider are user friendliness, coin listings, which is just how many different coins the exchange offers, and convenience aspects, like if the exchange offers a crypto debit or credit card. There are 4 main exchanges available in the US, and these are the ones we will be comparing in this video: Coinbase, Kraken, Crypto.com, and Gemini. Of course, there are smaller ones, but I won't be covering them as they run the risk of being less secure. I also won't cover other reputable exchanges like Binance or Bybit because they are not currently available to US citizens. We'll start with Coinbase. Coinbase was founded in 2012 by Brian Armstrong and Fred Ursum and is currently the largest exchange by trading volume in the US. It is a US-based company that is regulated by the SEC and is publicly traded on the NASDAQ. Let's talk about their fees. Coinbase uses a tiered flat fee system. For any transaction under $200, they charge a $1 to $3 fee, which comes out to a 1.5 to 10% fee. If you put $5 into a coin, that means you pay 20% in fees. For transactions over $200, they charge a 1.49% fee. These are, by a significant margin, the highest fees of any other cryptocurrency exchange. As for deposit and withdrawal fees, ACH transfers are free. All of the other exchanges covered in this video do not charge for ACH deposits or withdrawals, so this will be my last time discussing them. I do also want to cover Coinbase Advanced since its fee structure changes dramatically. For clarification, it used to be called Coinbase Pro, but was recently changed to Coinbase Advanced, which can be toggled on in the regular Coinbase app. It's free to use the advanced mode, but it's a bit less user-friendly. Coinbase Advanced fee structure follows a maker-taker model, which is the most common transaction fee model. In short, you will be charged a smaller fee if you use limit orders instead of market orders. If you're not sure what those are, a market order lets you buy your coin at the current price. A limit order lets you set a price target to buy when the price of the coin reaches your target. Coinbase Advanced version charges a 0.6% fee for takers or market orders and 0.4% for makers or limit orders for transactions of $10,000 or less. For transactions between $10,000 to $50,000, fees drop to 0.25 to 0.4%. If you're planning on using Coinbase, switching to the advanced version will greatly reduce your fees. Okay, that's all for Coinbase's fees. Let's talk about their security. When we talk about the security of an exchange, we want to see 4 things: a long lifespan, secure storing of consumer cash and cryptocurrencies, a bug bounty program, and regular proof of reserves audits. A bug bounty program is an initiative which pays any individual who finds and reports weaknesses in a company's cybersecurity. This is something we want to see in the exchange we use. Proof of reserves audits are checks completed by third parties to ensure the exchange has enough funds in reserve so that you can withdraw your investments. Let's evaluate Coinbase's security. Coinbase has been around for a very long time, having been founded in 2012. 13 years of operating is really good, especially for the crypto industry. So the longevity of Coinbase is a great sign. In terms of storage, Coinbase stores your cash in FDIC-insured bank accounts. They don't lend or invest it, which is exactly what you want to see out of an exchange. In terms of securing consumer cryptocurrencies, Coinbase says they store 97% of their Bitcoins in offline hardware wallets. If you don't know what this means, it's like a USB stick or flash drive designed specifically for storing crypto securely. This is really as solid as it gets. They go on to say that they have crime insurance that protects you from theft, which includes cybersecurity breaches or hacks. It is important to note that their insurance does not cover someone gaining access to your account, only if the exchange itself gets hacked. Coinbase says customer cash balances are insured at $250,000 per person. In terms of insurance on cryptocurrencies, they have a dedicated fund totaling $225 million for covering customer losses due to hacks. This is excellent. For a customer keeping their funds in Coinbase, this is exactly what you want. Additionally, Coinbase does have a bug bounty program, and they do also publish proof of reserves. As for other factors, Coinbase is extremely user-friendly, making it excellent for beginners. Coinbase Advanced is slightly less user-friendly, offering many different kinds of buy and sell orders, which are very useful tools. If you're intimidated, we'd love to walk you through it in one of our crypto tech support calls at thecryptonerd.net. Coinbase also offers a crypto Visa debit card for more convenience. In summary, Coinbase is highly secure and easy to use. However, they do charge higher fees. If you choose Coinbase, my recommendation would be to use the advanced version, as you still have easy usability and high security, but with much better prices. Next up, we have Kraken. Kraken is a US-based exchange founded in 2011 by Jesse Powell. It officially launched in 2013 and is now among the best exchanges available in the US. We'll start with their fees. Kraken charges a 1.5% flat fee for all transactions. This makes it very similar to Coinbase, but is much better for sub $200 volumes since you avoid Coinbase's 5 to 10% fees. Nonetheless, a 1.5% fee is still egregious. Things get significantly better though when we look at the Kraken Pro version. Kraken Pro also uses a maker-taker fee model, but charges slightly lower fees than Coinbase Advanced. For all transactions between $0 and $10,000, they charge 0.25% for maker orders and 0.4% for taker orders. In terms of fees, Kraken Pro is slightly better. Let's examine their security. Kraken launched in 2013, making it roughly the same age as Coinbase. Being 12 years old makes it among the oldest exchanges in all of crypto. Standing the test of time is a great sign for security. Kraken places a huge emphasis on their security. Kraken stores consumer funds in a combination of hardware wallets and hot wallets. They keep their devices in cages, which are kept under surveillance 24/7 by armed guards, alarm systems, and security cameras. They also encrypt customer account information, so even in the event of a breach, bad actors would not be able to decipher consumer data. This keeps your sensitive account information protected. In addition to a bug bounty program, they do also perform proof of reserves audits to ensure they have the funds to pay customers back. That wraps up Kraken's security section. I should note, Kraken does not have an insurance policy and is the only exchange in this video to not offer one. Even though their security is tight, this alone may be a deal breaker to some. As for other factors, both Kraken and Kraken Pro are user-friendly, with the Pro version being slightly more complicated. However, it may be worth it to you for the notably lower fees. Unfortunately, Kraken does not offer a crypto debit or credit card as of yet. In summary, Kraken offers competitive prices and promises top-notch security, but customer funds are not insured. This is not a problem if you transfer your coins to your own self-custody crypto wallet, but many people don't know how to do that and prefer to keep their funds on an exchange despite it being considered higher risk. Next, we have Crypto.com. Crypto.com was founded in 2016 by Raphael Mello, Bobby Bao, Chris Merzalak, and Gary Orr. Crypto.com is based in Singapore and issues its own coin called Kronos, or Crow. We'll start with their fees. Crypto.com keeps things simple. For transactions under $250,000, they charge 0.075% for both maker and taker fees. This is many times less than the fees of Kraken Pro and Coinbase Advanced. For a $1,000 transaction, Coinbase Advanced would cost you $6, Kraken Pro would cost you $4, and Crypto.com would cost you 75 cents. Crypto.com is clearly pushing the limit to keep prices as low as possible. Let's take a look at their security. Crypto.com has been operating for 9 years, which is less than Coinbase and Kraken, but is still excellent for crypto. They report that customer USD funds are kept in FDIC-insured banks, which are insured up to $250,000. They also claim to store 100% of consumer funds in cold wallets and hold withdrawals to new addresses for 24 hours to ensure it is a legit transfer. They also assure you that 100% of customer assets are held in a 1-to-1 ratio, so you can always withdraw your funds at any time. Additionally, like Coinbase, Crypto.com offers an insurance program. In 2021, they expanded their insurance policy to cover $750 million in US dollars. This is not $750 million insured per person. This is a single total fund that, in the event of a hack, would be divided among its customers to compensate what they lost. If a hack resulted in $10 billion in funds lost, let's say, only $750 million of it would be redistributed. The rest would just disappear. Additionally, Crypto.com does have a bug bounty program, and it does publish its proof of reserves audits. As for other features, Crypto.com is user-friendly and offers a wide variety of different crypto Visa cards, with one offering as high as 8% cash back. More on that in another video. In summary, Crypto.com offers the lowest fees, has great security, and maintains a large insurance fund. They're easy to use and offer the best selection of crypto Visa debit cards. However, there is one drawback to using this exchange. Crypto.com only has mobile app compatibility. You cannot access it through a computer or laptop, and all trading activity must be done through the Crypto.com app. Some people prefer investing through their computer, and with this exchange, that won't be an option. I do also want to mention that I've encountered a few problems when using this exchange, but I'll get into that at the end of the video. That is all I have to mention for Crypto.com. Lastly, we have Gemini. Gemini was founded by Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, more commonly known as the Winklevoss twins. Based in the US, it was founded in 2014 and launched in 2015. Let's look at their fees. Gemini uses a maker-taker fee structure. For transactions between $0 and $10,000, they charge a 0.4% taker fee and a 0.2% maker fee. These prices make it the second cheapest exchange, only behind Crypto.com. Let's analyze how their security compares. Gemini is 10 years old, making it a credible exchange due to its longevity. In terms of storing customer cash funds, Gemini keeps everything in FDIC-insured bank accounts. For cryptocurrencies, Gemini keeps coins in off-site, guarded, cold storages. A small portion of coins are kept online to provide liquidity to the exchange. This is the best way to secure customer funds, so it is wonderful that all exchanges mentioned in this video have followed best practices. However, Gemini's insurance policy, called Gemini Custody, works a little bit differently than the others. Gemini maintains a fund totaling $100 million to be paid to customers in the event of a hack. $25 million of it is allocated to hacks to funds stored in their hot wallets, and $75 million are allocated to hacks to funds in their cold storage system. Gemini offers the smallest insurance fund compared to the others on this list, and what's most interesting is that essentially all hacks happen to hot wallets, which they only have $25 million allocated to. Additionally, it is not free to gain access to their insurance. Gemini charges $30 per asset per month to be insured under Gemini Custody. If you want to hold many different coins, this can ramp up and become really pricey. This insurance policy becomes less practical. Gemini does have a bug bounty program, and they have published proof of reserves. As for other aspects, they are still easy to use, but offer a much smaller selection of coins compared to the others. While the other three exchanges mentioned in this video all offer 250 plus coins, Gemini only offers about 75. For transparency, there is something I have to make you aware of. I do currently have a deal with Gemini that if you create an account using my link in the description and trade $100 or more, you will get $10 deposited into your account for free. If you have a few minutes, you can do that. It doesn't cost you anything and you'll make $10. It is time to address the question, what is the best crypto exchange? If you're practicing self-custody and storing your coins in your own crypto wallet, security and insurance are irrelevant to you, and you just need a wide coin selection and cheap fees. This makes Kraken Pro the best option. Kraken Pro offers 308 coins, and though it doesn't have the cheapest fees, they're still very low. However, I am going to assume you don't know how to transfer and store your coins in a self-custody crypto wallet, and you prefer to keep it in your exchange. This is probably 97% of you watching this video. If this is you, Coinbase Advanced is your best bet. Coinbase has dropped their fees significantly since last year, which has rocketed them to my #1 spot. You could argue that Kraken Pro is superior because they have cheaper fees, maintain excellent security. All of this is accurate. However, the lack of an insurance fund adds a level of risk that I believe Coinbase covers. Personally, I would spend the extra few bucks on every 1,000 for the insurance. You could also argue Crypto.com is superior because it has cheaper fees and is also insured. My rebuttal isn't great, but I have personally encountered some spread problems when using Crypto.com. For example, sometimes I'd get charged a higher fee than it displayed it would cost me for a transaction. Other times I would place an order for a specific target, but the order would get filled at a slightly higher or lower price. So for these reasons, it just makes me a little hesitant, and I've stopped using this exchange as frequently. If you're looking to invest over $50,000, my strong recommendation to you would be to pick only Coinbase Advanced. You need the insurance. Keep in mind, at the $50,000 mark, Coinbase Advanced fees drop to 0.15% maker and 0.25% taker. These are much better than the 0.4 to 0.6% others may be paying. While they're still twice as expensive as Crypto.com fees, you'll be able to manage your funds through your computer, and you don't run the risk of running into any liquidity or spread issues. If you're still unsure and just want me to tell you which exchange to use, go with Coinbase Advanced. Pay the extra few dollars on every 1,000 and you'll have great security, insurance, mobile app, and computer compatibility, and more. Now, if this video helped your decision making in any way, please thumbs up this video and consider subscribing to Crypto Nerd. I have a bunch of stuff planned and great content coming out soon that you don't want to miss. This video took a ton of research and effort to put together, so any engagement to boost it on the algorithm is much appreciated. I also highly recommend you follow me on Twitter and join our Discord group in the description below. It is much easier for me to communicate faster through these platforms because making a whole YouTube video takes a long time. If you're not sure what Discord is, it's basically a giant group chat. Highly recommend you get it if you don't already have an account. I wish you the best of luck in the coming rally. Subscribe and we can experience it together.